All right, guys. Well, that was a fucking fun day, wasn't it? And we nailed it, right? So we swung 676 calls from down here. They ran 1,600%. Crazy town. They opened at like 8:50 and ripped. Okay, I don't know. They probably went higher in the day. I wasn't in them anymore. Why would I have been? But I did grab calls here. Those 681s. They were for tomorrow, but you never know in this shit. I mean, I don't want to be playing 0DTs. They ran 445. So that's almost 2,000% on SPY. And if you didn't catch any of that, then I don't know what you're doing. But I don't know if I want to be buying a bunch of shit here, whether it's a bank holiday tomorrow or not. So for me, it's very easy. It is a bank holiday tomorrow with a early low. If it's weak, it's gonna be pretty weak, and you're gonna see it early on. If it's strong, high in the final hour. Okay? Wednesday, you have a possible trend of change window. 2 days here or there. So, that would suggest that with a wall into the close, if these lovely people vote tonight, they said Wednesday. They did say Wednesday. Wednesday can mean 4 a.m. Okay? So with most of retail tomorrow on the sidelines, it would be fucking perfect to go up here. That is a failed target. Means market needs to revisit it. 6860 SPX. This for tomorrow, 6817.91. That is support. Under that, buy. You're going down to here or down to here or gap fill. Okay? Mark that and mark that on your charts. How am I playing this? I have fucking sized down over 90% cash after catching, I don't even know how much, but like enough for 3 months here, So I'm in some YOLOs. And my system says that if we go to the upside, tomorrow you will probably tag 685. This line here, it's also a target, and this is a target. So up here, I at least catch 100% of my 686 YOLOs. That's enough for me. If this really wants to rip, it'll go test the FOMC line. I think maybe tomorrow you get up to here, and then you gotta get the vote. You open Wednesday here, and the sell is on. That sell is not gonna be a fast sell, okay? It's gonna be this. This is either gonna be a cup, pullback, handle, or a W. Okay? We're not fucking crashing here. But this pullback will either have to do with the tariffs or all the data that gets released that's dog shit. Now Trump has said, sure, we can pay back 2 trillion. We're not gonna fucking pay back the other 18 trillion of supposed money. And they have some other tariff fucking. So it sounds to me like he knows they're gonna say no bueno, sir, and he needs to dust off some other law from the fucking dusty ass library of dicks and tricks. You know what I mean? And that could explain that bounce down and bounce up. Okay? Now, to just make things more exciting, okay, I do think there's a chance of some massive fuckery and I would place it at end of day tomorrow. Okay, that's what I think. When it comes to, let's rippity skip. Here's the fractal. Yes, please. Fucking do it. And as you can see here, you kind of have a Wednesday, Thursday high. If you want to be smooth and suave, buy in the money puts for Friday. That's your best trade. Or look at individuals. Then we go higher next week. This post OPEX. What the fuck happens here? I don't know yet. I've given you some clues what it could be. I don't know. But prepare for it. The function of this controlled sell, stick the calls in the microwave and fucking just like nuke the premiums again. Get everybody salivating. You made money. We're gonna scalp this, yes, but don't be a dumbass, because come here, if we zoom out, look. Anytime we've had a big sell and you get an inside week, what the fuck happens next? 2-week rippy, okay? Death candle inside week. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Unless you can give me here. Inside week. Do you like when I do that sound? Unless you can give me a definite like, no dude, this is fucking it. I think this goes higher. Why? We got our Phantom 712, right? So anyways, the only reason I don't think this shit is gonna rip is the VIX 1D. Cause like I was hammered, dug in deep in the foxhole up here. Unless this is supposed to change range and be flirting with 8 or 9 tomorrow, then this shit's not gonna rip. And this is gonna spend all day drifting, and chances are you catch the most ID juice like last 2 hours tomorrow. So, kind of depending upon where we open, what am I doing? Well, best candidate is those 686s, okay? Would be fantastic to get 100% on them, would be fantastic to get more. If not, no worries, I can try it again end of day. What was acting a little bit different? Well, our good old buddy, old pal, Netflix. And this daily setup speaks to me on a spiritual level. That's how fucking awesome this is. Here is the famous hanging fruit pattern. Here you got a little bit of that MACD. Fucking give the Greek. I'm not selling this shit because I'd seen a ghost candle up to here, and I know that this guy can rip for 3 days. Am I looking for that? No, but I would like it back to here to be like $40 in the money at the end of the week. Meta, this is that pattern. It should go higher. I think I'm in 640, so I rolled up. As far as these guys, I have some YOLOs on Coinbase. I think it's gonna move better than MSTR. As you can see here, this is what I mean. What changed on, like, this is just pump the IV, right? So again, guys, a lot of people don't even realize the internals here. So just like be patient, do not give away gains. It requires a lot to be a total fucking renegade badass and buy the deep here and then hold over the weekend. Why? Because the 9 last times everybody's programmed with the market doesn't bottom on a Friday. The last 9 times we put in a short-term bottom, it's been on a Friday. That's why. Okay? Get more autistic. I'm just trying to pump you guys up. What do we got here? Tomorrow. This is the closing gigs. Yeah, fucking gap me over that. Otherwise you're eating tar here and chewing more nails. So you need up there. You need a fuckery move. This is very encouraging though. But look at all this. I don't know if we're gonna go back down here to that Phantom. I personally would prefer they're probably gonna make it look like a cup and pull back and handle, and then there's gonna be like a death candle that you gotta catch, right? That's how they're gonna do it. But anyways, quickly before I wrap up, this is tomorrow's Gex. So again, unless you gap over this and start drifting above, maybe it's all baked in. If so, so fucking be it. I'm still done for the week. Do you know what I mean? But you need to gap over that and start drifting higher. Or open up there and sit there and hold. Then, what do we got? This is Wednesday, 680, 685, yeah? Okay, and Thursday. Ooh, no way, brother. No way. No way. It looks good. Yeah. So anyways, guys, I think our read is pretty on. A little bit hand off the gas, or foot off the gas. Hand if you're a motorcyclist. God bless, guys. See you tomorrow.